Testing, 1 2 1 2. Alright, that seems to be working. What about this? Alright, hello, welcome to a new series. Oh, there we go, yep. If you're coming over here from my Reclamation Minecraft streams, I welcome you to a new series, and if you're just coming to the channel, I welcome you to this new video and thank you for stopping by. TerrafirmaGreg is a mixture of Greg Tech 2 Horizons and a number of other types of mod packs, focusing it more on more of a not realistic but an expanded version of Minecraft. I have played this mod pack before, but I have not been able to get past the Steel Age. So hopefully we'll be getting that done. This is going to be more of a long-term goal than the Reclamation mod pack. That's going to be finished relatively soon. What should I do for the world name? What should I do? Oh, and I apologize for the false video card or title card. I can't word. Sorry. I tried using one of the ones I created, but the file size was over 2 gigabytes, so I'm gonna have to change a few things around, see what I can do with that. What should I do for the world name? Doesn't need anything fancy. First time as steel. Hopefully. This mod pack is kind of difficult, I suppose. It's not really difficult so much as it's just grindy. It takes a lot of time to get where you need to go places. So if you don't like that, this probably won't be the video series for you. It's also quite a bit bigger than most people think it is. The world generation is very modified, and the progression system is greatly changed from usual. You'll see what I mean when the world finishes making itself. However long that takes. Oh, there we go. Oh, and this looks like... Nope, that's not Rhyolite, that's Dacite. Oh, it spawned right on top of a cobalt vein. There's copper right there. Let's see, TerrafirmaGreg 3.2.14. Quests. Welcome to the pack. This mod pack will be put to the task of taking control of untouched wilderness and turning it into an industrial wonderland. Start from humble beginnings, picking up rocks, and end with traversing interstellar space. Quests are still in development, and we're always working on improving them. JEI and field guide, my friends. Guide to quests. Gear-shaped quests are the biggest in each quest category, as they represent the start and end of quest lines. You consider these as major end goals. Heart-shaped quests are optional, they're not necessary for progression, and mostly serve for completionist type players. Some optional quests may be a bit silly. Octagons are important marks on certain quests. They represent milestones. How to capture territory. This is not a server, so I don't need to worry about that. How to create a team. Still not a server. Just get that out of the way. Yeah, this is going to take a bit. TerrafirmaGreg tips. Oh, minus key to zoom out. Hello. Arbor Firmacraft, miscellaneous tips, TerrafirmaCraft add-ons, Greg Tech, the Beneath, Firmalife, backpacks. Backpack will be nice. Progression table. Circuit progression of Greg Tech can seem intimidating first, but it's not that bad. First, you need to understand circuits of the same tier are interchangeable. For example, to craft an HV mixer, you can use any HV tier circuit. Now let's talk about progression. As you may notice, each circuit shares a color code on its icon and name. For example, all quantum processors are green. And crafted inside the 4th tier circuit assemblers. To craft one, you first need to... No, IV tier, not 4th tier. That's not Roman numerals. To craft one, you first need the previous circuit. That's why to craft your first low LUV circuit, the nanoprocessor mainframe, low ultra voltage, I think, you must start by crafting a nanoprocessor and progress through each step. In this case, it would take 3 steps. This is why rightmost circuits in each line are always cheaper to craft. They require fewer steps. Initially, we have added universal circuits. They can be crafted from any circuit, whether IV, LUV, or UV or any other tier, and are extremely useful for automation with AA2. Try to encode all your patterns with universal circuits, so whenever you upgrade to a better circuit, you won't have to redo all your patterns, only the ones used to craft the universal circuit. Yes, you can take it. Stone Age, that's where we are. And the Melody Age for some reason. Oh, that's why. Charcoal's unlocked. First things first. Drink from water source with my hand. Get any type of crop. In TerrafirmaGreg, the world is a harsh place, and one of the most important aspects of survival is being able to obtain food. Most food by itself yields little nutritional value, while others can be deadly if not cooked. Your hunger is represented by the green bar next to your health. Begin obtaining any form of food. Weather for today? Pain. Oh dear, this is new. A new world starts in early summer, with each month lasting 8 days. Seasons will change, and with it comes in a change in temperature that will affect crops, fruit trees, bushes, and you. Body temperature is something you need to control and keep at a steady level. A small triangle between your health and hunger shows your current temperature and which way it's trending. We'll sneak to see the exact numbers. The left number is how wet you are, and the right is temperature. The wetness is important. Careful with hypo and hyperthermia. Many things in the world will affect your body temperature, from direct sunlight to being wet to standing near fire. Just keep your temperature between 0 and 30 degrees Celsius or risk taking damage, indicated by a colored visual effect. There are many ways you can reduce the effect of ambient temperature and keep your body at a stable level. And wearing clothes is one of the most effective. You can wear clothes both in your normal equipment slots or in your curio slots. So these are going to be all very important. Silk clothes, burlap clothes, grass, lava, pictures. Insulated leather, wool, ice. So that's the range of temperature. Hot, cold. Okay. Primitive insulation, predator hides. I need to Grog Smash Rock. As you begin your journey, the first thing you'll notice is a completely changed world. You can no longer break trees with your fists, but fret not, for any caveman is not a real caveman without stone tools. Instead of crafting a wooden pickaxe, you can just pick up rocks from the ground. Begin by collecting at least 4 rocks. You can collect rocks by breaking or right-clicking them with an empty hand. Grog Smash Rock. I'm not thirsty yet, so I can't do that quest. Native copper, I will need that later since I can't just progress straight to iron from stone. Dad completed something. Oh. Pebbles from ore. Ore veins generate differently than what you might be used to. You can't just wander in a random cave. Instead, you'll need to find the indicators on the surface. These can look like small rocks, dust piles, or even small crystal buds. Can't find anything that melts into copper? Try looking for another stone type. Different ores spawn different rock types. Check the TerrafirmaGreg ores category on your field guide for a full list. Your first mineral is already available if you look for it. Why are they called indicators? This means that directly below there is a big, huge vein with the same ore that you have found on the surface. You don't have pickaxe yet, so you'll take note of the place where you'll find the ore. It'll be very useful later on. Each one's worth is about as much as a nugget, so collect as many as you can, but make sure you make a note of where you found them. Copper for the anvil. Anvils aren't cheap. Each anvil will require 14 ingots, which are welded into 17 double ingots. You might want to start mining at this point if you haven't already. Gathering 126 pieces of small copper is difficult. So this will be a copper. That will be lapis. Not lapis, but cobalt. I should, so this will be cobalt. Check. Yep. Copper should be all around here. Garnierite. Geology. Wrong one. Ores. Garnierite. Melts into nickel. That's pyrite, that's more cobalt. Oh, did not mean to do that. Glad I wasn't walking over there. There's block physics in this one, and that makes cliffs very deadly. Where's pyrite? CFG each IGLM. Oh. Pyrite. Sulfur and pyrite. I don't think that's it. Zinc. Copper. This might be a chalcopyrite vein. Let's see, that's copper. Yeah. Oh, berries. Can't harvest you. Yeah, this is chalcopyrite vein. So that's chalcopyrite. That is a mixture of iron and copper. That'll be very useful, as I'm going to need both in bulk. So that vein's probably going to get depleted eventually. Wild rye. That is food. And I should have picked up that rock, shouldn't I? Fox glow. This is clay, I believe. Maybe not. I now have rocks, and I shall make a knife. 2 knives. These are very important, and they also need sticks now. Where's my tree? That's hematites, that's more iron. Yeah, that's a big chalcopyrite vein. I might as well get more rocks while I'm at it. I'm gonna need them. If you're noticing me slow down, yeah, the grass slows you down when you walk through it. It's a very good motivator to help you make your roads, or a jetpack. Hello there, one tree. You are the, well, two trees. You are the only trees I know of in the way. I could have just walked away from them. Nope. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. That's another quest done. How do we get it? Oh, flint. Not exactly useful. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it be. Trees. And there are no sticks. I need sticks. There's a stick. Gets me a stone knife. I should get a stone axe first, shouldn't I? So, like this, I'm pretty sure. No. Stone axe. Ah. 1, 2, 5 to the left. Maybe a stone axe head. I can cut down a tree. I can use to get sticks. Ash log. White ash section. I'm probably not going to be coming back here. This doesn't look really like a good place to set up, I think. Water's too low for that. So I'm just going to take the saplings with me. Come on. Oh, I want to do so badly. So, logs and food. I'm going to need clay next. That's why I was so excited by the foxglove. Get that knife for straw. Stick. Gather straw and logs for a fire pit. Have some logs. It's time to build the first fire pit. While monsters do not spawn on the surface at night, nocturnal predators will be awake and prowling around. You'll first need to create a fire starter, a tool that allows you to start fires. And to create a fire pit, I just need to throw one log and 3 sticks onto the ground in a pile, and then light the block below it by right-clicking and holding the fire starter. It's a source of light and heat. But it can also be used to light torches and cook raw meat as well. And now we need to gather straw, so I can make a kiln for clay, which I need to get. Oh yeah, right. There's a hydration mechanic, obviously. Forgot to mention that. But I also need clay. Look at a clay indicator. Could have sworn foxglove. Is there? No. Getting started. Pits of fire, pit kiln, print of anvils. I need pottery. Okay, clay. 175 millimeters annual rainfall. I can use the weather gauge. Annual rainfall. Yep. This is more than enough. I could have sworn... Hold on, let me make a shovel. Yeah? I wonder what plant I was thinking of then. Pantherandite, more zinc, more cobalt. Need gold and silver eventually. Oh, this looks much better. Sulfur, sphalerite, pyrite. That's clay. Or not. Nope. Hello there, honestly. Son. I don't know if you can hear, but my computer currently hates me right now. This is putting a big strain on it. Nope. Nope. Seawater? Oh, fuck! Oh! I got absolutely savaged. And it's gonna be night. Oh no. Oh no. At least it's downriver. Hello, horse. Well, I feel rather silly now, don't I? You know, I'm gonna go catch my shovel first. Hey, fish. Oh. Right, time to collect my stuff and run. Hello, wolves. Here I am. Look at me, big, tasty human. That's not what I wanted. How have they not noticed me? Okay, time to go. Just, let's go. I got absolutely savaged. Oh, and boy, am I glad there's a full moon out tonight. I wouldn't be able to see anything if there wasn't. ask you a question. Oh yeah, 3 rats, by the way. That's what that health bar is. Nope. It's cobalt. Clay! I got lucky. Kind of. That's barely anything, damn it. Oh, this was giving me a heart attack. Limonite. Limonite. Oh. Huh. Limonite. That's more iron. Got it. What the? That's not happened for a while. Liquid iron. Cast iron, yeah. Oh, gold. That's useful. Gold. That's gold. Yeah, this is a gold iron. Gold iron vein. Gold. Salt marsh. Kind of. Am I on an island? Some kind of marsh place, at least. Onion. Gold, iron. My waypoint's glitching across the screen, looking like a lightning strike. Set up camp here. Fish. Fish. Hole in the ground. I need enough clay. First thing I'm making, a large vessel, because I want to store my food. Shift V. I'm doing this out of order, aren't I? Yep. That's not how that's supposed to work. What am I doing wrong? Leaking method, heating up items. Oh, straw goes in first, right. 7, 8. And you put in a stick to make 2 torches. And one goes on the pit kiln. There be light. Now I shall make another. I'm going to need to make many of these. I need a ceramic mug, a saw mold, and a vessel. Yes. Vessel is vessel. 4. Get in my inventory, damn it. This one. Saw mold. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. There. Get in my inventory, damn it. Ugh. More torches. Clay. To progress, I'm going to need to make a saw mold so I can put my copper ore into here to make a metallic saw, so I can make planks, so I can make a workbench. This is a crafting table. Portable storage, backpacks, and carts are going to be very, very, very needed later. After that, I'm going to need to make a pickaxe to make sure everything goes well. Make a pick so I can actually get to the iron down here. Go back, copper, and then I'm going to need tin. Clay's over here. If I wouldn't be sticking around. I have very little clay. I might be making a pathway to the underground, to the underworld very quickly at this point, because there's a lot of clay down there, but not much up here apparently, at least locally. You got clay? Yeah, you got clay. Gonna hold out for 2 more blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna be hot, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Hey, fish. I can't take. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I can't find. My screen goes gray. Oh. I think I needed that. I'm pretty sure I needed that. Shouldn't have done that. Let's get the molds done first. It's the unfired pickaxe head mold, and oh, didn't mean to do that. Unfired ingot mold. torch. You can just use a fire starter. I prefer using torches since they don't have to stand there. My logs shall go over here away from the fire. Shift right click to put them down a pile. You can mix them. I prefer not to. Yep, our landscape's on fire. That's not sound. Saw mold, metallic saw mold. I need to make a soup pot and any item of any type. That type being types of soup. Pot. Ah. So like a vessel, but not. I did one extra, didn't I? Yep. So that pot goes there. Going to need to make more for. I'm gonna need to make more kilns for the ingot molds. Ceramic jug. Yeah, that's also going to be needed. It was you. No, I already messed that up. Chug. Close. You. Yes. 3, and what else should I do? Axe. I'm most definitely going to need an axe mold. So, opposite of what I was doing before. No. Module. That should be one more pit kiln. Shift V. Right click. Click. I grab more logs. First one's done. I have a large vessel. You shall store my food while I'm not eating. It's barley, rye, onion. Onion seeds can stay out, as can the rye seeds. Dandelion doesn't matter. Seal that so it's preserved. Sort inventory. And cut a tree while that's going on. Actually, no. Get wild beets. Before they go out of season. I'm going to even make aqueducts, aren't I? Because there's no way for me to move water around until I get to about here-ish. Because the Stone Age only gets me copper, and buckets don't exactly exist until I get to the Metallurgy Age. That requires a fusion of red and blue steel, which is an absurd mix to make on its own. It's gold, silver, tin. Basically all the early metals I need to make that, so that's not going to happen for a while. That's what that was. Not what I wanted. Let's see, that's chestnut logs, that's hickory logs, birch, Let's go for hickory. I actually like potatoes. Is that potatoes? Guess we'll figure it out. I don't think that's quite right, but okay. Butternut hickory, chestnut, and paper birch. Yeah, that's potatoes. Butternut hickory goes back down. Taking a small forest. That looked like garlic. Was that garlic? Yep. Garlic, onion, potato, beet. No, not chestnut. Foods could be okay. They had something to cook it with. Currently do not. Garlic seed. Nope, not the garlic seeds. Not the garlic. Potato. Everything seasoned there. I currently have rye, barley, garlic, potato, onion, beets. That's decent. And I can obviously go start hunting for fish. Cheese. I hunger. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit. Yeah, screw it. I got potatoes. Yep, more copper. That's oh shit, still hot. Still hot. Many burns, ow. I have shoved 3 potatoes down my gullet. I'm gonna make myself some tongs. Tongs. Ah. Tongs. Aha. Let's see. That's the vessel, ingot mold, saw mold, clays. Almost ready. How much? It's 128 mil buckets. How much do I need? We used 144, so I need one more. Picking killed. You take the, put it in the vessel, put that in a pit kiln. Once it burns out, take it out, pour it into the saw mold to get the head that I need. So I need one more copper, which shouldn't be too hard. There's a lot around here, and even if there isn't, there's some I can just wander off and go get and come back. Oh, you poor fish. I want your dinner now. Oh, no. It's Timothy grass. Not what I'm looking for. Pumpkin, I can go back and get you later. More copper. Well, I should probably get more because I'm going to need to use it to make a pickaxe. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Oh, bison, please don't attack me. I will not survive if you do. Let's see, it's 208, 144, 144 plus 144, 4, it's 288. If I got some consider, I could just skip straight to bronze. Nope. Might get the pickaxe first, so I can mine properly. I'm not seeing enough copper around here for 2 tools. Hey, horse. Zinc. Pyrite. Anything I can easily pick up in caves? That's not the caves. Alright, okay. Guess I'm doing the pickaxe first. Let's see if we can get a cheeky bit more up here. Gold. Nope. 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 That's going to be very useful later, but not what I'm looking for. Nope, this part finished. So that's axe head, pot. Should go over that. Oh, wood ash. You will be useful later. Until then, I place you on the ground. Axe head mold. Go over here. Try a jug. I would keep you on me, but I don't actually need you right now. Right. First things first. 7, 8. That should be 144. That's 128. 144. We'll go in there. I have straw on me. It hit 16 hickory logs. Now we wait again. Yes. Okay, things I will need to do. Raw rock and charcoal pit. Rock I can't get until I get pickaxe because I can't mine at it. So charcoal pit will be the priority. Which means to shovel. Charcoal pits aren't very useful right away, but you're going to need an absurd amount of charcoal later on just to get through the forging processes. So it's best to just get out of the way early and make it someplace that you don't know you'll have it, rather than just setting up someplace. Not setting up someplace, but leaving it till the last minute. You're going to need a lot of charcoal. Trust me. You will never not need charcoal for the duration of the Steel Age. For the duration of the ages you are making steel, there will just be constantly. I like the gravity physics, but sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like that. Come on, people, really? Need to make another axe for wood. Till then, you shall be stored here. Yeah, copper pick will be first on the list. Ladder. I can make a ladder without crafting table. No, I can't I? Can I make a brass saw? Cobalt brass saw head. Brass dust, brass ingot, casting liquid brass, alloying, liquid copper, liquid zinc, sphalerite. What do I have? Wait, no, I have nickel. Nickel alloy. That's not good. All right. What do I do? I might just have to suck it up and do it the hard way. Means going out and finding more copper. One of the amusing things is to tell how people use what textures people use for the waypoints. Just gotta look at it when it turns into light and strike. That's probably copper pyrite vein. Trees. Trees all over. Fine, there we go. Use the wood. Actually, no, my inventory's already full, isn't it? I shouldn't do that. What is this? Yeah, I can go look into it in my time. Oh! Grass. And do greenery, so it's always stop right now. There we go. Okay, that's enough for a second. We're good. Oh, okay, bad. There we go. And I might have missed the train stage. Oh, nearly. Nope, never mind. Content 605. Oops. Let's try that again. When I'm less distracted. Grab the hickory. Use the fire starter because I'm out of torches. Oh, and I don't necessarily need to use the campfire for torches, do I? I can just... Torches! Woohoo! Get some water in there, don't I? Where's my jug? You go there as well. I guess those are big. Let's smush down some raw garlic. Oh, could you imagine this in real life? Oh. Six minutes. There is no way going to the river for water takes about 6 minutes. Maybe I should put my pot somewhere else. Yeah, I got 6 minutes. Minutes. Forgot, do I have rope? Rope coil. You can jute or cloth and wax. Jute fiber specifically. Just replacing hammocks. Cloth and string. Hot iron screw and a rope coil. Not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. I'll just carve out a section and do some ladders, I suppose. Good. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Nine seconds left. Subway mold first. And that is a copper saw blade. Eventually. It's also very hot. I'll let you too cool. Before I move on with copper pickaxe. Come on. Solid, that means that it should be broken out. That is a copper saw. Now I can make plates. Let's use ash logs. 8 ash lumber. 4 planks, and an ash workbench. Behold, the crafting table. It took me about an hour to do. Yep, took an hour to make a crafting table. Stefano. Unlike their vanilla counterparts, barrels here uses liquid storage. Barrels are capable of storing a total of 10 buckets of fluid, allowing for a relatively simple storage of fluids. We can also combine these fluids with other items to create things like leather, glue, mortar, and more. That's going to be useful later. So first things first, 1 barrel. Let it collect rainwater. That'll happen eventually. Chests are just logs, which require planks. So now I can store things. It's straw, stone knife head, stick, credits, the seeds. That's raw, and ores, many things. Search for buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with me. I need to make a tool rack because tools do not fit in this currently, or at least this level of storage. They just will not go in there. Too big. I am out of wood. Max, my friend, you're gonna be used. On the birch tree, because I don't like to build with birch, even in the mod packs. It's 13 logs. Down to 5. Use the torch. I mean, not torch. Fire starter. I want to save torches right now. Need to relight the ones that I have down when they burn out, because that happens as well. So that's good. You should go there. Pickaxe, not ready. I shall light my fire for cooking. Except I don't have bowls, because I forgot to make those. Oops. I should go chop down another tree. More wild beets, hematite. I'll turn this around now. Why do you not let me place you down? Oh, that's how. You have to right click, not just shift. Okay. Yeah, it's better. Where's my logs? Did I not pick them up? What did I do with them? Oh, they're right there. Oh, I'm blind. Got 4 minutes. It's much better. Oh. Actually, hold on. Like that. It's 50. Bullets can't do. So, working on getting a pickaxe. Got a workbench. There's a section that covers portable storage. Let's check that out. TerrafirmaGreg tips. Portable storage. May explore a whole lot and end up packing up a lot of junk. Storage on the go. Large and small vessels. Already got those. I need leather, string, and a name tag for a backpack. Name tag is going to be the most difficult part, as that needs paper, which requires flour, lime, egg, and treated hide, or scraping unrefined paper, which needs soaked unrefined paper, which requires stomping in a thermochemically treated hardwood pulp, which really just means you take a whole bunch of hardwood pulp and put it in lye. Hardwood pulp is made by milling, so I need a millstone. Really, I just need a whole lot of... That's just gonna take a while. ME drives, that's a bit of ways, so I'm not even gonna try and touch those. Tool belts, let's see, it's 1, 2, nope, not gonna be able to do that until I get leather. I mean iron, raw iron. Leather is its own process, so that'll take a bit. Oh, I should store my fish before it rots. Tech storage. Greg Tech. Can be quite intimidating, but this branch will help you out. I am not on Greg Tech yet, so I shall hold off on doing that. Thatch bed and a loom. Skip the thatch bed, just go straight for a loom. I think that's what I'd usually do. My spawn's right over there, so it doesn't really matter. 7 planks and a stick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Right. Duh. There's a loom. Might as well. That. And I should probably move the campfire and stuff. That got rid of all the water, didn't it? It's right on the edge between two blocks. It's annoying. There. Beats this time. Wood ash is going to be useful later for the farm, mainly being various types of nutrients, as you can see by the phosphorus and potassium traits. I'm also going to need it for certain types of lye, I believe. Wood, ash. Pickled egg, soot. Beekeeper, ooh, didn't know about that, but that'll be useful. Hill bricks, also going to be needed. Beekeeper stuff, what was it? Not sticky resin, lye, something else I needed. Oh. That's done. What? But I could have sworn it just stopped, didn't it? Oh, I must have missed it. No, we're gonna do this over here, where I can keep an eye on it. And not get distracted. That's one way to tell something's pointing north. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Balls are done. They all come out with heat somehow. Oh, or dash. Let's just store you in here for now. Don't need any specific type of storage. Don't have enough for that yet. Meantime, I shall get myself a drink of water. Yeah, you can go in there. 6 minutes. I'm probably going to need to move the water if I want any type of farm up here, so aquifers. How are you gonna work? The world, from a life, Irrigation, sprinkler is not what I want. Aqueducts. Aqueducts are a tool used for moving water around, unlike water buckets, which are not able to transport water sources. Sorry, wooden buckets. Aqueducts are able to move move source blocks horizontally any distance to their destination. They can be used to transport any type of water, including freshwater, saltwater, and even hot spring water. Single aqueduct block can be crafted with bricks and mortar. Or use an aqueduct, you must simply connect them in a horizontal pattern and place one end adjacent to either a source or falling water. For a short while, water will begin to flow through the aqueduct network and out the other end. Note that if aqueducts are removed, water will cease flowing and aqueducts will not create permanent source blocks. Any water will disappear after the aqueducts are removed. So it will not get water to go up. Okay. There's a lot of water down over there, though. Roads. It'll take me to the road. Tamping native soil with a mattock, laying a base course, and laying the surface material used on dirt-type blocks similarly to a chisel. Using default mode, a mattock will tamp these blocks. If mattock used to tamp mud or muddy roots, the resulting tamped mud must be remediated by applying crushed base course. After the local soil has been tamped down, next step is to lay a base course for the road. Crushed base course can be crafted with gravel, loose rocks, and a hammer, and can be applied to tamped blocks via right-clicking. This base course of crushed rocks creates a sturdy base for the final walking surface to rest upon. The final step in creating a road is laying a road surface. Different items, including bricks, hoggin, and loose rocks, can be applied via right-clicking on top of the base course to form a walkable road. Different items result in different varieties of road. Different varieties of road will allow for various walking speeds. For more detail on different roads, refer to the respective pages in this manual. Hoggin is any type of gravel, sand, and clay. Gravel is just straight gravel, 10% boost. Additional gravel fill can be added to create a macadam road that gives you 20% speed boost. Hoggin mix, just dirt gravel. 2 minutes. Stone roads. Flagstone is any type of smooth or sandstone block. And place down, 20% speed bonus. Concrete is not going to be available for me for a while. It seems gravel and macadam. So first layer is 10%. This is 20. But if we go for the stone roads, it's just a straight 20. But how do I get smooth rocks? Smooth conglomerate. I just need to process it twice. Okay, I can do that. Chisels aren't hard to make, I think. Getting the amount of rock will be relatively easy once you get a pick and a proper hammer going. Hammers make rock collecting very easy. Really, the biggest problem I'm going to have for now is wood, because I'm not going to be able to get any supports. To make sure the mine doesn't collapse on me while I'm down there. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, that was not good. You shall be placed down there, along with you to cool while I... Now maybe we should have cleared out the grass before doing this. Yeah, it probably would have been best when of. At least you got a copper pickaxe. And now you need to go cut more trees down. Stone Age ain't over yet. I also need a prospector's pick, but that's optional and something I'll get later. Processing beyond Stone Age will require a lot of metal, and just picking up small ores surface isn't enough. I need to make support beams. It's 2 of any type of log and my saw. So, tree cutting it is. Ooh, cabbage. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Hickory. So we'll be having hickory sports. For my liking. That should be enough for now. I need to make ladders though. Okay, that's right. Even if I don't use all these, I'm going to need them eventually, so more ladders is always better. Sticks away. Supports. And ladders stick with me along with the torches, the saw, knife, and shovel shall remain here along with my cabbages. Seeds in the chest. Sort. Sort. Tongue shall remain as well. So just a pickaxe, some books. Actually, no. Books shall remain here as well, because I don't want to lose that. That's important. Quest book less so, I just don't want it cluttering up my inventory. Right. Time to go mining for chalcopyrite. Copper deposit got denser as I went up, so I shall assume it's up here. Somewhere. Well, it's not up here. I meant the greater concentration of ore should probably be over here-ish. Yeah, seems like a good spot. Time to dig. rest of Minecraft, digging straight down is the best option you can do here. Best thing you can do. Because if you don't dig straight down, the mine's going to collapse. Okay. Let's keep on going. Copper. Chalcopyrite. No, that's not what I want. That's not chalk. There. 61%. Dacite, rhyolite. Y20 to 217. Size 50. Indicator max depth of 60. Y65. Come on. You're deep, aren't you? Unless I missed completely. That would suck. Also go down to -32, indicator max depth 85. Might need that one. Yep. There we go. That's my copper. Mine. Delete. Hello. Yep, gonna collapse, I know. Come on. And that is the supports in. Supported and will not trigger collapse. Okay, so Greg Tech of Mining. Rule 1, never do it without this. Ever, 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 ever. You will die. Often and brutally. Because gravity is a realistic thing in this mod pack, and it still applies underground to all forms of stone, you're going to need to make sure that the roof does not cave in on your head while you are mining. The most basic and common way to do this is by digging straight down and using any type of support beam you can make. So, and what you have to know about support beams is that this part right here, the vertical part going up and down, does not count. This is the only part of the support beam that will actively make sure the roof does not fall on your head. This is it. It supports, and you can underneath the description of the supports, you can see the area of the amount that supports. It goes X, Y, Z. So 9 to your left, 9 forward, and 5 up and down from its origin point. That's all I got. That's all that's supported. anything else, and it will risk causing a collapse on my head. That would be a very not fun way to go. Or no, maybe I was wrong. And that is the X is XZY. It says unsupported. Might trigger collapse. So if I do this and put that there, none of that will trigger collapse because it is now supported. I now have a lot of copper. This will not be anywhere near enough copper, but it is still a lot of copper. For now. What I'm going to need to do after this is head home and start up a fire pit for both the copper in my inventory, however much of it there will be, and a clay mold for a hammer. This is so I can get the basic ingots for my new anvil, of which I need 7. After that, I am going to need to make said anvil, which involves mining a bit of unsupported rock and letting it drop into an item form. Because as you can tell, mining does not give you cobblestone. Luckily, you can make cobblestone and you can mine that. Even luckier, luckier for me, there was an avalanche, so there's a lot of cobblestone right there, and I can just pick that up. I'm going to make a bridge. This is unbelievably lucky for me. You have no idea how much. Ta-da! Cobblestone. But I need raw stone, raw rock. To create my copper anvil, I will need both a basic stone anvil and a charcoal forge. To make a stone anvil, I will need a block of raw igneous rock. To obtain raw rock, you can break the blocks around the raw rock you want to mine. Once all 6 sides of raw rock are exposed to air, it'll pop off into its item form. Lastly, right-click a block of raw igneous rock to turn it into your stone anvil. However, I need a hammer to do that. In this case, I will be doing it here. 2. And that is my anvil. Right here. You will go over here. Far and away from anything flammable that I might like to keep. In the meantime, the spare rocks shall go in here. I shall have an absurd amount of spare rocks soon. What do I need the cobble for? I know I need a cobble for something. Was it the quern? No, it was smooth stone. No? It's the handstone. I know I need cobble for something. I can't quite remember. Anyway, I need to harvest more wood so I can get charcoal, which is a far more involved process in this pack. You can't just stick it in a furnace and hope for the best. Excuse me. Much as I'd like to say otherwise. Where did I put my pot? Did I just leave my pot somewhere? No, seriously, where's my vessel? Oh, there it is. I just left it on the ground. Anyway, I need a hammer mold So that's the clay. It's a relatively simple mold. Let's do that. What else should I make during this time? I have the axe mold. I should make a shovel mold. Right, that's a bit more. What I need, that'll do. Anything else? Mold. Mace. No, don't need a heart. Knife. Scythe. Hoe. Hammer. Saw. Axe. I should make a sieve. Sieve. No. Used to be a quest for it. Is it still here? Did it get moved in here? Doesn't see it. Bitty. Is it a pan, actually? Yeah, empty pan. Unfired pan. There we go, unfired pan. And I shall mash some rocks together. Up, and I failed. Shall mash some more rocks together. Stone axe head. More sticks. And I need to go on a tree murder spree. Because I'm going to need a lot of charcoal. Hickory tree. Clay, that's useful. Oh, and I'm starving again. I should now eat raw cabbage. You go up, and that's going to be my charcoal pit. So more hickory it is. Can't go in there. Minutes. I need another axe. Quick trick that I figured out. Actually, I can just... And that's 4 more logs. Minutes. wolves. Skeleton over there, I think. That's what it says. Don't see any of the pointy boys around here. Must be in a cave near the service. 46. Those wolves are way too close to be comfortable for me. Gonna need to make some javelins and probably armor later. So it would be you and you and you going there. Alright, that's the hammer. And let's put you on the ground where I'm no longer burning my hand off. Pan. You do go in there still. Excuse me. Filters, armor, grappling hook, tree tap, rubber, seek for the tropics. That'll be annoying. Trawl, fishing nets. Ooh, walking cane. Walking cane is easy and it fixed my grass problems. Completely forgot about that. Walking cane. And it does a good auto jump. Or well, really, it makes it so that you treat one block steps more like a slab or stairs, and avoid the puppers. You can whack people with it as well. Good self-defense weapon. Small, rich, poor, normal. Sort. That is a copper hammer. That's an anvil. So back to the Stone Age. That is a quarter of the way done. But now I need a charcoal pit for welding copper, and I need flux stones, which is any type of flux: scute, clam, mollusks, mussels, dolomite, limestone, urchins, chalk, marble, travertine, whatever that is. Which means I either need to find a way to the ocean, which is right over there, so not that hard, or marble. Or chalk. Yeah, it's not happening. So, oceans it is. However, that's going to be a thing to happen in next episode. We are reaching our end of stream. Time limit. Thank you for anybody who stuck around this long. As a reminder, I start streaming at 7:30 or 8 o'clock Northeastern time and usually end around 10 p.m. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to come by during the making the video, please do. I would love to have someone to talk to during the start and duration of these streams. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Night.